So the last video that I filmed with this filter, I felt that I did have to point some other things out that give good context. So the first thing I want to point out is that it wasn't just for that proximity to whiteness why a lot of the people who identified as Latino under the census instead of Black, it's not just for that proximity to whiteness, though that is the historical context. And then furthermore, the reason why I said the effeminate accent when people say, I know Black Latinos, because people do exist in that intersectionality of oppression where you'll have a lot of Black gay Cubans come to America who were penalized and persecuted for a period in Cuba. Those are facts. But the reasons may have been just pure pragmatism. The American government did, up until literally last year, offer forms in Spanish. So it's kind of helpful for them to rightly select Latino instead of Black and to have that in their mind, because they may be wanting to receive communications in Spanish as well, because that would be helpful. Lastly, for the audience that probably wasn't updated about this historical context about Cuba, they probably also need a further update detailing that back in 2008, Cuba did celebrate its first Pride, which did a lot of headways into making people feel comfortable coming out in that society. These headways were made primarily because of Fidel Castro's niece, who had an important position in the ministry for human sexuality, I believe was her title. And while the program did come with some criticism from the gay community, there doesn't seem to be in the current government any desire to roll these rights back. Further making the point that when gay people are used to defend a certain specific agenda of a government, and certain nations are seen as being very progressive in that regard, it is a bit BS if that progress isn't building a more equitable society for everyone.